Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be playing some Orzhov, and this list is wild. Like, I've been looking around, and there's a few versions of this going around, but it's basically play all the goods. Just play the good cards in these colors. So we're going to see how well it works. I mean, I've seen it with some decent tournament finishes, so maybe it's legit. But anyway, we've got 3 cut down, because you got to have that for the early aggro matchups. Deep Cavern Bat, we all know this card's good. I don't think there's going to be a card in this list except for maybe one that y'all aren't familiar with. But there is Go for the Throat as well for some instant speed removal. Some Lauren of the Third Path, which I do like because there are a lot of different talents floating around that you want to get rid of. So love this inclusion. Temporary Lockdown, obviously for some of those early matchups still. Lord Skitter, this is good for removing stuff from the graveyard, but it's also just building up some bodies across the board. Full set of Preacher of the Schism. Tells you how good this card is. Lots of stuff at 3 and 4 mana on this list, which is also a little bit awkward, but kind of makes sense with the main deck temporary lockdowns. Do have Legions to Ashes, so you can actually get rid of anything you need to get rid of. Zorline, I really like it here because Zorline returns anything that's 3 or less, and that means you can get back Lord Skitter, you can get back Preacher of the Schism, so it gives you a lot of options, even a Bat if you just want to like get rid of a card the opponent's holding and get another lifelinker. Biza, because why not? We're playing all the best cards in these colors. This is now almost in that list, I think. Shieldred, of course, if we're going to be playing Biza as well. Have some Virtue of Loyalty. Now, this doesn't look like much, but it does give you another early play. Because again, we were talking about how there's so many things that cost 3 and 4 in this list. This is something you can play early and does have some late game benefits. We are going to round things out with an Aclazot's Deepest Betrayal and Virtue of Persistence. So yeah, just a bunch of really good cards in these colors. And apparently this has been a strategy that's good enough. Just figure out the combinations of them that you want together. But we're going to see how that does. And if it works, it'll be impressive. And if you are impressed at the end of the video, there'll be a link. It'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this and try it for yourself. But for now, though, let's go see if just playing the goods is a good strategy. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I guess we keep it. I mean, we have a Surveil land. We've got some early removal. So we'll see how this goes. Don't feel great having double lockdown there. Yeah, we got to get to land, unfortunately. Don't love that, but you do what you got to do, you know? Alright, that'll help somewhere along the way. Deep Cavern Bat. Lo and behold, we have choices. You know what? Let's just kill the bat, actually. They'll get to see our hand, but that's fine. I mean, we could have waited, use a lockdown, whatever, but I don't know. I feel like we're not going to have a ton of chances there to use that, so might as well tap this for... Not that it matters. They can see all the cards left in our hand and know that we don't have anything. What you got, opponents? Oh, you have your own things. Alright, sure. Actually, I should have taken cut down and just forced them to use that. Yeah, that was a dumb play. I'd have much rather them have to have the cut down later and not be as good. But that's okay. I can't even get any value out of Biza here, can I? 1, 2, 3. No, there really won't be anything, so we're just going to pass. Yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing going on at the moment. It's one of the weird, rare situations where we don't get anything off Biza at all. Yeah, I think we just let him play it. Okay. Arguably, could have still played Biza there. And then tried to get a better, more efficient turn next turn with a 2 and a 3. But what I'm thinking is if they don't have anything, they're just going to play another Dread Knight. And then I'll likely just... Yeah, I'm not going to block that. I can just attack with my Preacher. But yeah, this is why it was silly to take the cards I took earlier. Because the reality is, if I would have made them use this, that takes away a whole slew of plays they would have access to. So we go attacking. That's probably not going to do much. All right. But one simple play really does change things sometimes. So that's a case where just, you know, stop and think for like a second longer. But because I didn't, I'm possibly going to be punished because of it, you know? It's just kind of how things go. We're at 9. Now we can play Biza, and Biza gets us life, and, you know, that whole thing. Yep, you got it. We can also still temporary lockdown whenever we feel we need to. We could do this and get rid of their food. I don't know that I need to, though. I'm just trying to think about, like, what else is even going to happen here. I think we'll just pass. Like, especially if they have another discard spell, because they know about Legions to Ashes to be able to get rid of Virtue, but they don't know about Lauren, so... Oh, they must have drawn another one. Yeah, it was either that or they drew a cut down there. Another Glissa. Sure. Why not? Yeah, don't really need any more land here. Let's go ahead and kill Glissa. Let's get rid of this Knucklehead. And that also gets rid of the food. Now they might try to go for one of those, which, you know, rightfully so, they should. And then we'll need to draw another answer, or we're just wrecked. And attack. Oh, I can't even attack here. I can make a 1/1. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this seems like a legit strategy. All right, you got it. Okay. I mean, I'll make a 1/1 even though it's going to die to this lockdown whenever I'm ready. Oh, or not. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is interesting. I could play both of these. I guess we do, because then we can still attack for more, right? So let's just go lockdown. They also don't get the food here. All right. One of our few chances to be able to outrace this Virtual Persistence. But right now, they're just getting back, like, Glissa. I mean, they've exiled the Biza or whatever, so they can't even get that back. Yep, you got it. And yes, I could draw a card there, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to activate one of these, get us a little bit of extra life. Opponent has to discard that card, whatever it is. Excellent. Sounds good to me. We gain some life. In the turn, they get back, I'm assuming, Glissa. Oh, they want our guy. I mean, that's fair, I guess. Makes sense. Alright, enough of that thing. Gonna use that to make a token. Yep. Yeah, I'll block that. Question is, do I want to draw a card off of this? I think no, because we'll get to draw anyway when we attack with Aclazats. Well, that didn't do too much, did it? Alright, let's attack. Nice. It's at least another flyer. I'm into that. Pass the turn. I mean, it's get Glissa or get Lauren. I don't really care. Yeah, 'cause that at least blocks for them. So that makes sense. All right, you got another Preacher. And another body. Oh, no, drawing a card here. Sure, he gone. Yep, you got it. I'm gonna make a 1/1. Question is, I don't even think I block here. I think I'm just gonna take it. All right, I'm gonna sack this to draw. Nice. Nice. Love to see that. Love to see that. So let's attack first, just to make sure, before we do anything else. I'm pretty sure we already know. Obviously, opponent blocks there. And then we go here. We will pay the extra mana. We'll get back good old Zoraline. We'll destroy that. I mean, Zoraline will get back Lauren. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can only attack us for 9. Oh, they're making us discard? I would think making a sacrifice creature at least gives you some possible outs. Yeah, right now I just have all the flyers. So, sure, we'll block and block. They go to 8. Oh, we can attack with our creature lands anyway and drain their life total. So, like, they have to sack to draw here and hope to get a removal spell. Nope, they didn't get it. That's it. Activate. Yep. There you go. Good comeback. Funny as it is, though, I think this game was extended by probably 6 or 7 turns because of a silly decision earlier with that Deep Cavern Bats. But sometimes things still work out in your favor. Yeah, we'll keep this. Why not? All right. Well, let's hope that Virtue Persistence gets to kill something here. Ooh. Well, I could use Virtue Persistence, but I'm going to use this. There's a higher percentage chance they play something we can kill with the Virtue next turn. And we're not really wanting to play Lauren into anything Green's playing except for their talents, most likely. Well, I guess I was wrong. We'd have been able to kill either of those. But I guess we still just use this, huh? Alright. I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm doing a whole lot right now, but we're just kind of saving up to get to Shieldreds and Aclazats. That's just kind of what this hand is. Alright, yet another one. Well, seeing as how they missed a land drop, I'm just going to take my time here. I mean, we could play as Shieldred, but there's really no reason. They obviously want a lot of mana, right? Playing these guys. They're aiming for something here. And you don't want to let one of those sit out there, then they put counters on it, and then they're tapping those for something else. It's just like, it could steamroll pretty quick. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That they could be playing some other stuff too, like the other guy that makes this +3/+0 whenever you plot, and then you're able to tap that for a bunch of mana. It's like that's kind of wild. So yeah, definitely some options out there. All right, well, whatever they're gonna do, now's their time. They're gonna have access to 5 mana. Hope they don't play something crazy with Reach. Because this could be Trailblazer into, like, Railway Brawler or something. which would make us very sad. Okay, that could have been lots worse. So the fact that that's the worst thing that happens, we're good with that here. Yeah, obviously, a fight spell some type was coming. Like, we knew that. So not a huge surprise. They don't have anything great in the yard, do they, that we even want to take? If I do this, I can't draw a card either. That's kind of lame sauce. Alright, we go ahead and do this. Why not? Pass the turn. I'm sure they have at least one more fight spell here. Or bite spell of some variety. But we are at 26 life, so we have a little bit of wiggle room. And if they play something, we can then just take a turn, play Virtue, start getting back Shieldred, and work on getting back Aclazotz. Oh, well, aren't you special? That is definitely a thing. We will not be getting value from Aclazotz anytime soon. This doesn't trample, so we'll block with that. Actually, I'll block both of these, actually. Why not? That seems great. Like, I'm totally into that play. I could play a land, and Aclazotz is if you have one or less, right? So, what if we attack here? I mean, I'm assuming you're blocking with the 4/4, knowing you can make a 5/5 next turn. Like, that just makes the most sense. Alright, I gotta have 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4 for that. So I can definitely play this. Then get Aclazotz back online. Love to see it. Might be just in time for another bite spell. Obstinate Balos is really good, by the way. I sideboarded it in a tournament last weekend just for the mono black decks with all the discard stuff, and it's pretty spiffy. Adaptive. We are not afraid of that, nor that. Probably would have played those in the other order, but it doesn't really matter. Innkeeper's Talent's going to put a +1/+1 on something. And they're going to level it up. So their stuff will have Ward. Yeah, I'm just taking 5 here, I think. Like, not totally worried about it. And then I think we just send everything into Nissa. Because why not? Wow, so many cards, so much life. Well, I was going to play Virtue of Persistence, but doesn't really look like it's necessary here. Love all that. That resolves. Okay. So then now we just... Wow, Arena was going to really lose all of our color mana for this. Look at that. That's crazy. So let's go ahead, do this. Get rid of that. We'll play this. Yeah, now we're just in a pretty good spot here. Like, they can attack, we just won't even care. Yep, you got a little one. Here's what's sicko too. Is this only when we attack, when actually attacks each opponent? So we could actually have them draw here, which I think I'll do. And then just make them discard whatever it is they pick up, which is kind of gross. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I could actually still just take the card from them with this. Thanks for using more of our mana, opponent. Or arena. Might as well just go colorless. Now we just have a little bit of everything. We're kind of playing with our food at this point. Doesn't matter. We'll get rid of that. Alright. And we might as well just get rid of their biggest thing here. Yeah. And then next turn will be game. We can attack with creature lands. We've got Shieldred damage. Yeah. Alright, let's keep it. Oh boy. Did we land in a mirror match type situation? Let's see. I mean, it might be just a bat. Bat's going to take a virtue. No surprise. Taking anything else here is silly, because we can't even cast these for a couple turns. Alright. I guess now we have at least one unknown card. The best thing for us here would probably just to be get a cut down. Kill the bat. Okay, well, they don't have anything else. Then, yeah, we just do our thing. Yep, you got it. So I guess it's safe to assume they're just sitting on a handful of removal, right? So right now, we play this, we just gain 4 and nothing else happens. Because we have too many cards. But we still kind of got to get them to use the removal at some point anyway. So yeah, I guess we just do it. It's not exciting, but it feels like it's the right thing. We did draw a lot of lands here, too. Actually, since our opener, it's been all lands, right? Because our hand was Biza, Shieldred, Virtue, and 3 lands. Yeah, so we've literally only drawn lands so far. Because there's nothing... Or wait. No, it's just the exile thing. That's it. I mean, you have to have a removal spell here, right? What else did you keep? This seems absolutely crazy if they don't. But the upside here for us is, if we are able to kill a Deep Cavern Bat, we can just play the Virtue at some point, because we already have access to 7 lands. So that's kind of cool. Oh, they're going to robbery us. Ugh. Well, that's probably bad news. Sure, you got Allegiance to Ashes. So they got a land and Allegiance to Ashes off of us. That's tough. Alright. Plus side, looks like we're going to get a card now when we play Biza, so that's pretty cool. So we'll still get 4 life. We'll get 1 card. And let's say instant speed kill Biza. Alright, and we got a cut down. Alright, so this is at least looking up a little bit. And I imagine the other thing is, too, they know we've got Shieldred coming, so they probably don't want to waste all their removal, knowing they're going to want to kill a Shieldred. Alright, we go to 24. Shadowy Backstreet. I kind of want to play that here, but we already have 5 lands, so... Actually, you know what? I will do that. Leave that on top. Alright, so we're going to play Shieldred. Expect Shieldred to die. And then, during their turn, try to kill a Deep Cavern Bat. I think is going to be the plan here. I mean, for all I know, they might just have another robbery, and they're going to robbery us for, like, 4 here. Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you do? Like, and they took our dude off the top, so just like, okay, you got it, opponent. Instant speed kill Shieldred with one of our own cards. That makes perfect sense. Don't tell me you got a bat off our library. That's going to hurt so much. Man, this is rough because usually the robbery doesn't hurt you that bad, but the fact that, like, we're playing the same cards that they like to play is actually super terrible for us. All right. Start with these shenanigans. I'm really hoping they don't have one of our Lorens under there, because that would be miserable. I mean, we've drawn so few spells that, like, we kind of have... Like, we have more spells in our graveyard that the opponent played. Or just as many that the opponent played of ours. Ugh. Yeah, we're in bad shape. All right, GG's. We're not winning that. We just didn't even draw anything to cast. We're dead. Okay, let's do it. These seem all fine and good. Scry into something good. That doesn't qualify right now. All right, let's see what's up. Virtue, sure. I mean, obviously, we know we have a lockdown that can deal with some stuff, but I don't know if this is going to be a lockdown type deck, but we'll see. Nice. Yeah, we're obviously blocking that. Huh. Alright, let's go bat. Mostly going to be trying to get removal or a sweeper here. Destroy target enchantment. We'll take an ossification for sure. That's easy enough. And we're going to attack. Pass the turn. And then I'm just going to magically draw an untapped land on my turn. That's going to be the game plan. Just draw an untapped land, and then we'll just start going to town, right? Yep, we take 4, because I'm obviously not blocking here. Oh, they have this, though, to destroy an enchantment. That is going to be a problem, actually. I do not like this. Not blocking. I probably should just play the Virtue there and block something, but it's fine. I already messed up. Let's just kill this. At least then, if they play the Virtue, there's nothing for it to pump up, because he just die every turn. You're cute. Not really solving any problems here, though. You know what? Yeah, let's play it. If they draw a sweeper, then we just have to draw an untapped land for an Aclazotz or something. Okay, he's gone. Now it's just, can we gain enough life to keep racing here? Because next turn we're only attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can make it 10, 11, 12 if we had another untapped land. Yeah, I was wondering if that'd be the play. Just set yourselves up for future success. Makes sense. Alright, now that we got this, question is, what is it we want to do? I think we just do this. And just say, hey, we're gaining enough that, and doing enough here, that even if they have a sweeper, they're at least within reach of me being able to kill them. And at 22 life, we don't fear like 3 or 4 turns of the Urabrass Forge here. Man, this draw was weird. I feel like we really didn't play that many spells. I mean, like, we removed a thing, and we played 3... So we played 4 spells this game, effectively. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Alright, I'm assuming that's game. Yep. Alright. Yeah, games like this always make me feel weird because, like I said, we only played 4 spells effectively. We couldn't even play one of our better cards because the opponent had randomly the proper removal spell. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we still got the win, so a win's a win. It just feels really awkward. We'll keep this. Double Shadowy Backstreet's not great. So we're really hoping that this cut down gets to do something. We'll keep that. We might have to go for the throat, or get a bat going. Bandit's Talent, sure. Let's discard this. Alright, so the question now becomes, what is it worth to play here? Like, should I play bat to try to get... Yeah, I don't love it, but I'm going to play bat here to try to get Liliana and hope they don't have Liliana plus cut down. They had 2 removal spells. They had Fell. Oh, yeah, I don't even have green mana yet. Huh, alright, guess I take this. So their hand's fairly weak, all things considered. So this isn't the worst case scenario. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. That's 4 black. Alright, so we need to save a... go for the throat from that monster. Though, our channel, as we've seen, we do quite well when the opponents have Phyrexian Obliterators. Oh yeah, you can definitely stay. You can absolutely stay. And Obliterator on the way, I'm assuming. Or they're just going to level that up? Nah, here comes Obliterator. Works for me. What else? They only have 1 card in hand. I think I'll wait. Okay. They're going to level up their Bandit's Talent. Sure, and we'll get to destroy that next turn. Means we can kill this with no problems. Shadowy Backstreets. Zoraline, you are excellent. Absolutely perfect. And they never got any value off that. Didn't really do any damage to us. And we didn't really give up any cards to it. So love that. Boo, we lose our Zoraline. But that's okay. We're going to play Aclazotz anyway. Alright. Here's hoping this works, because they are going to get a chance to virtue out some things. Unless they just didn't draw a land here. Though, if we can get another Zoraline, or can draw one, then we'll Zoraline our way into a Lauren, and that would be just fine. Interesting. Oh, that's sick. Alright, well, we're going to attack first, or at least attempt to. I guess they have a kill spell here. I mean, you're going to actually let me attack? So now I just get a card because? Okay, they may not have it. This is ugly, right? Because if they have a discard card... Oh, what is the best thing we could do here? Like, play Zoraline... I I probably want to play Zoraline, get Deep Cavern Bat. And leave the Lauren in the graveyard, so they'll go for this. Because there's a chance they just left a land on top. Is what I'm going to bank on here. If they didn't, then I guess they're going to sweep the board and we just have Aclazats. Yeah, alright. We're all good here then. Alright, lots of triggers going off because of bats. We will pay. We'll get that Lauren back. We'll destroy this. Yep, and a backup Zoraline's all good. Hey, we might get to have bat superiority here. That would be a nice change of pace. Alright, let's go bat skis. See what you're working with, opponent. Oh my. We will definitely take this. Though when they play this, we'll have a different problem. But for now, it's not quite a thing. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. This is not a matchup that favors us if we can't get, like, the Zoraline Lauren situation going. When it enters, you can search your library for a basic land card. Alright. We can live with that. I mean, I guess there's a world if things stay as they are, then we slowly just build up to virtue. Trying to think, like, what can we kill here? Like, they play Spider, we're not attacking anymore, so we really don't have an opportunity to use this on anything else they're doing. Alright. Yeah, obviously that's the play there. The downside is next turn, I'm assuming they're going to bounce the bat, bounce the Spider, play Simulacrum, which obviously does not benefit us. Ugh, we are not going to be in good shape. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. Like, they just get to do their thing. I mean, this hand definitely did not come together, unfortunately. We needed our Shieldrids. We needed our... what's his name? Aclazats would have been cool. But, yeah, we could have used a lot of things here. Even Preachers would have been solid, because we could keep attacking into the Spiders. Yep. And then they can bounce stuff next turn. Oh, okay. So this actually is not bad. Because what this does here is forces the opponent to do something. And if they bounce this, then we'll just take the Simulacrum again. Alright, so we're taking this. And then we can activate this because they gave us an extra mana. And we'll attack. Man, that bat was clutch. Like, I feel like I've been on the receiving end of those types of situations way too often. But that's a huge deal. Because it allowed us, no matter what they did, to keep the Simulacrum at least locked down one more turn. And if they don't have a creature here... Well, that's not true. They could have a bounce spell, so we can't get too ahead of ourselves, actually. Yeah, I don't want to go all in case they do have that, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they could activate the Spider. Huh. So if we activate this and attack, opponent blocks this. No, we still need to do this, I think. I think I'm fine with this play. Still allows us to attack, gain a bunch of life, and I think that's fine. Oh no, we can still do this. Why did I think? Oh, I thought we were going to be a mana short. Never mind, y'all. Sorry, I put y'all through that for no reason. Yep. Bounce something. Oh, Fires of Victory. Also equally as good. So that was a great turn for them. Because now they can bounce Bat and Spider. Yeah, and then you get to play Simulacrum plus Spider next turn. That seems good. Seems totally legit. Now, a fun thing is, at some point, we can get rid of all the tokens if we want to and just keep attacking with our creature land, which is silly, but, you know, if that's how we gotta win with back-to-back Simulacrums, then, you know, or lockdowns, then I guess we will. So it's going to be a pretty cheeky play, but, you know, it does what it does. Oh, that's nice, too. Okay. Oh, no, 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 Arena. We have life to spin. Don't you dare think about tapping that. What's wrong with you? My goodness. Go ahead and tap this for colorless while we're... Oh, we can't. That is a problem. Hold on. Because whenever I play this, those will go away. So I have to think about what this turn looks like. Because I can't activate this. Because oh wait, no, it's all non-lands, right? Yeah, never mind. So yeah, then we go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and activate this. Then we play this. No, Arena, why would you tap that? Geez, stop. Let me take some damage. Alright, so then we attack. Opponent goes to 5. Ugly way to try to get there, but, you know, we're just doing what we can do. Alright, that goes away. Don't know if we have a good out here now, but we'll see. They have access to 6 mana here. Oh, another spider. Yeah, we're probably wrecked at this point. Alright, GG's. We can move along. Let's keep it. Yeah, that can stay. Had to really think about it, though. But I think since I can play a courtyard, I think it's fine. Man. Okay. I swear. I almost need y'all to start keeping, like, bat counters on how many times my opponent actually plays black and plays a bat against us. Or even how many bats we see. I always feel like it's a ton. Yeah, obviously, we're going to just start running stuff out there and hope for the best. Oh, well, that's a thing. Good option to have. Would you like to play a Liliana? No, that's actually not bad, though. We can live with that. Not the card we were looking for. Not the matchup we were looking for this, to be honest. And the turn. Good old Sheoldred. Oh, no. And it came into play tapped. Gross. All right. Well, this could be beginning of the end. We'll see. I say I can't imagine they have no removal in hand, but we'll see what happens. Play this. I'm going to try to kind of bumble around here for a second to see if we can get them to kill the Preacher and Aklazat survives. It's kind of a far-fetched idea, but we'll see. I mean, this could keep Shieldred at bay for a turn, maybe. Okay, that works. No blocks, because again, I still want another creature out there for whenever this situation happens. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. I'd go to 5 and then to 3. Ew, that's tough. Think I'm going to do it, though. No guts, no glory, right? All right. I mean, I guess their hand's just all removal at this point. Like, I don't know. They haven't done much anything else. Innkeeper's Talent. So they get to make a thing big and give it trample. Oh, no, that gives it ward or whatever, right? Okay. So that's not awful for us here. Like, that feels like the safer of things that could have happened to us here. Yeah, I'll pay the extra. Why not? And then go to 4. And then we can get rid of the Innkeeper's Talent if we're worried about Vraska Innkeeper's Talent shenanigans. So we don't fear that too much. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're setting up. So we need them to not have a way to get rid of this. So if we do this, we do cost ourselves a life, but that's okay. Then we attack. We go to 5. We go down to 3. Because I'm going to pay. Because we're a psycho like that. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, Ygra. That's what we're doing? Brosif. What? I would not have called that. And we can sacrifice any creature. I don't have anything else in the yard to get back. But I do want to kind of kill this dude. So, let's kill it. We'll sack a food. Yeah, sack this, right? Yeah. Alright, weird. It has had like a little food thing on it, I guess. Why am I not able to kill this guy? Was it... What the hell happened? Oh well, I guess I have to sack one of these now. Weird. I must have not paid attention to what was on the stack or whatever. That's fine. It's all good. I ended up sacking one for food when I meant to sack it to the ability, but it's fine. I don't know what the opponent's hand is here. I'm assuming it's Vraska and stuff. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Like, what do you have, opponent? I mean, I guess I'm going to do this. I don't know. Like, this game's been so weird. Yeah, sacrifice a non-token creature, sure. Attack for 4. There's nothing to even pay for here, so decline. We would have killed them if I didn't accidentally sacrifice that other body. Okay, well, we're not dead to Vraska now. Yep, GG's. Bonus shielded. All right, that'll do it. Yeah, I'll admit, I don't know if Vigra is a normal card for these decks. I haven't seen it being played in there, so that kind of surprised me a little bit. But I have seen a lot of people trying to do the Innkeeper's Talent, Vraska thing, which is cool if you get it to go off. But I think with so many decks already playing cards to target the Boros token control, whatever you want to call that, with all the Innkeeper's Talents and the Urbrass Forge and all that, you're not going to get as many times to cleanly get off the Innkeeper's Talent. So I don't think it's a bad card, but trying to rely on it as part of like the combo, I don't think that's what you need to be doing. Just play the cards because they're good, but don't rely on it. Man, I don't know how to feel about this. I almost feel like I probably, after I'm done recording, I probably need to play another few games. But this is interesting because I do feel like the deck might be somewhat benefited by playing one of the Kayas or something just for a little extra incremental value. I don't think it wants a sweeper of any kind, but realistically, it does have answers for stuff. Like, I mean, you have things for the early decks, you have stuff to play the long game, you have some exile effects to keep stuff out of the graveyard. Like, so you do have a little bit of everything, and maybe that's why people like playing this deck. I felt like I had a couple of awkward draws, so I didn't necessarily have the best luck with it. But I could constantly see how, okay, well, if I just top deck this, or if I had just drawn one card differently, or whatever, right? It felt like you always had some semblance of outs, and that's actually kind of what you want, right? You're not really drawing dead in a lot of matchups. So that's really good. And truthfully, Zoraline did a lot of extra work in a couple of games, right? Being able to just get back Preachers or get back a Deep Cavern Bat sometimes is all you need to do to keep the damage going and wreck your opponent's hand and just get a win there. So yeah, a lot of really good cards here. If you're into playing this type of deck, this could be a type of build you want to play. The other thing I will say about this is that if you are missing, like say you don't have any Bizas yet or whatever, I think you could play another Zoraline. You could probably get away playing probably something else like another Shieldred, because you probably have those from last season. Could play another Virtue of Loyalty if you wanted to. I think there's a lot, or even like we're saying, Kaya's, right, could work as well. So I think there are a lot of options of things you can do, even if you don't own some of these cards, which is also very nice, right? Because sometimes it's like, hey, there's only one way to build the deck. But I think there's enough good cards here that you can actually mix and match if you're missing something, which is also super nice. But yeah, I think the toughest thing about this deck, be careful with your mulligans, right? There's a lot of hands you can get where everything is 3 and 4 and 5 mana. And that's going to make it hard to play Magic. So if you are keeping those hands, you need to have a plan for that hand, right? If it's, okay, I'm keeping it because I have, I don't know, let's say a Preacher. I'm willing to let the Preacher die or chump block something, but I know it's at least going to kill a thing. All right, cool. And maybe you already have 5 lands, then you're like, okay, and then on a later turn, I can play Zoraline and get the Preacher back or whatever. But you kind of got to think a little bit forward with this deck to make your future plays work out. But the deck list is going to be 3 Cut Down, 4 Deep Cavern Bat, 3 Go for the Throat, 2 Lauren of the Third Path, 2 Temporary Lockdown, 2 Lord Skitter, 4 Preacher of the Schism, 2 Legions to Ashes, 2 Zoraline, Cosmos Caller, 2 Bees of the Bounding Spring, 2 Shieldred, 3 Virtue of Loyalty, 2 Aclazotz, 2 Virtue of Persistence, 2 Plains, 4 Swamps, 4 each of Caves of Kolos, Concealed Courtyard, Restless Fortress, Shadowy Backstreet, and 2 Fountain Port and 2 Merricks. I will say, though, if you want something that's straightforward, still good, still uses cards you're familiar with, Mono Green, still playable. We played it yesterday and still got quite a few wins with it. And some of the new cards actually really do pull their weight. So yeah, check that one out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.